Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, everyone. It is day 3, and I am excited. Where are my credit crasher? Excuse me, I can't even get that out. Where are my credit crashers at? Where are my crashers at who are ready to just eliminate that credit, eliminate that debt, and just live a wonderful and exciting life? We're gonna give Facebook its time. It gives it some time to do what it does. Again, we are on day 3 of the free 3-day credit repair challenge. So as we talked about yesterday, now what, Nikki, glad to have you here. Let's crush that credit right out the window. All right. Glad to have you here. So again, as we talked about yesterday, now what? We've had a couple assignments over the last 2 days. Now that we're equipped with the information, what are we going to do next? So I'm glad you asked. So before I get into it, it's Friday. How was everybody's day going? Mine was okay. I was, as I told you guys, I was exhausted. Had to get up and go to work today. I normally don't work outside the home on Fridays, but I had to go in today because I just didn't get to everything yesterday because the day was just totally crazy. So how's everyone's day going so far? And does anyone have any plans for the weekend? What's up for the weekend? I'm going to be hanging out with some friends over the weekend. I have a business meeting to attend tomorrow morning, so I'll be doing that as well. But then just kind of hanging out the rest of the day. All right. So I don't like to make my lives too long. I know everybody is super, super busy. So I like to come at you, get you the information, and then we can kind of move on with our day. So again, now what? We've been through, as I said, 2 days of starting the process to repair our credit. And as I said yesterday, just remember this, that it's easy to get into debt, but it's hard as hell to get out. And so we have to be patient. Patience is truly a virtue here, folks. It's not going to happen overnight. You may have to do some things, more than one time. But again, you want to make sure that you just have the patience to do what it is that needs to be done, because it will happen for you. Okay? So, day 3, like I said, now what? So I got a question for you before we get started. If you guys have gotten any value from the first 2 days, just drop me a comment just drop a comment below. Just put #value, because I just want to get a sense of if you guys have truly been finding any of this valuable, and things that you can use to help the process. Okay. So that's the first thing. So let's see. So I just want you guys to know that, there were a lot of information that I shared with you I was not aware of myself. Some I was, some I wasn't. But what I learned was some great strategies to help me be able to not only pay off my debt, but put me in a position to have some extra money to help pay off that debt. But again, I didn't learn the strategies on my own. So today we're going to be talking about exactly what I did, what helped me, and how this could possibly help you. So there is a term, I'm not sure if anyone has heard of this, but there's a term called income shifting. And income shifting is simply, if you work a 9 to 5, it allows you to be able to make some changes within your W-4 and give yourself a pay raise. Because here's what happens. A lot of times we get a refund and we think that we're getting all this money back. And all it is that Uncle Sam has taken most of our money away from us in our check, and is kind of holding it and deposited and investing and doing all these other things. And then at the end of the year, they turn around and give it back to us. So we think that we're getting this huge refund, and we're not. Okay. So there's a strategy for that. There's a strategy to get the money back into your paycheck. Now, what you do with that paycheck and what you do with that money from your paycheck is entirely up to you. I mean, the goal here is to pay off the debt, get out of debt, to start investing, and getting double-digit returns on your investments. Those are the actual goals here. But it's your money. So you're allowed to do whatever you want with the money that you are now putting back into your household. But what I want to tell you today is that I learned all this information from a great company called MyEcon. Yes, folks, there is a business that is helping me help my finances and help others' finances as well. Now, again, we talked about pulling the credit report. I told you guys about setting up a Credit Karma account if you didn't have it to know your numbers. We talked yesterday about going through that credit report and now finding all the information that is wrong and starting to correct the information, send in letters and all the other things. What I like about this system is that the letters are done for you. All you have to do, folks, is plug in the information from your credit report. It'll ask you like the name, the account numbers, some basic information that's right there in your credit report. You plug them in, you print them off, send a certified mail, and you'll see the magic start to happen. Okay, so now, why did I choose MyEcon? The question was, why not? Like I said, I work outside the house. So I was able to give myself a pay raise just by doing some simple strategies. I was able to raise my credit score. And like I said, if you guys want to hear my testimonial video that I did, I can share that with you. But I can tell you right here, it was really simple. All I did was follow the strategies. That was it. I told you my credit score when I started out was in the 500s. It's in the mid 600s right now. But what that was able to help me do was to walk into a car dealer and to purchase a 2013. Now, no, it's not a 2018. It's not 2019. It's not super new, but it's new to me. It's a complete upgrade from what I had prior to that. But here's the other thing. I was able to walk into a dealer and not only get a newer car, but I was able to get what I wanted, folks. I went in and I came out with a 2013 Hyundai Santa Fe. Is what I've been wanting for years. Wasn't the color that I particularly wanted, but I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. But I was able to walk in and get what it was that I desired. And I can't tell you, folks, I can't tell you guys how amazing that made me feel. That just with just some patience, taking the time, going through everything. So I was able to do that. So let's talk about MyEcon and what you get with this amazing product. So right now you get, I said, there's 26 videos that teach you how to repair your own credit. You do not have to pay anyone else to repair your credit for you. You can do it yourself. These videos walk you through step by step, not only how to repair your credit, get things removed, but then how to now reestablish your credit. How to have those three things that we talked about before, having an auto loan or maybe a mortgage or credit cards, because what you find is that you need a balance of a little bit of everything in order for your score to kind of keep raising up, folks. So they give you all this information, and that's just on the credit repair. There's information on how to give yourself that pay raise and shift your income. There's what we have as known as the debt calculator. Now listen, let me explain this debt calculator to you folks, because this debt calculator is absolutely amazing. So all I simply did was I went in and I plugged in my debt, what it was that I owe. And I plugged in some more information and did all of the other stuff. And you push a button and it comes back and it tells you, you can pay off this amount of credit in this amount of time. So if you figure just by paying the minimum payment, it may take you 5 or 6 years to pay off just one credit card. Now you have a system that's telling you, based on some numbers, the amount of money that you've income shifted. Because when I income shifted, I got back about $200 back in my paycheck a month. So I put that $200 in there, and it showed me how I could now take that $200 along with everything else and get out of debt and be out of debt in about 5 years. 3.5 with everything. I can pay off my car in 3.5 years, not the 6 years that I have the loan for. I mean, it is absolutely amazing, folks. So those are just some of the things that you get. The Cash Flow Manager is another terrific app. I can't even begin to explain, because when you're in business, you need to keep track of your receipts. This is an app that I download to my phone. It's absolutely free with my system. And anytime I'm out, I don't think I have a receipt here, but anytime I'm out, I just snap a picture of my receipt and it gets logged in, folks. And at the end of the year, you just click a button, print it out, and take it to your tax professional. It's that simple. No more boxes of receipts, folks. My tax person loves me right about now because I don't come in every year with, so okay, here's my expenses. They're all well printed out and easy to read and the whole nine. Makes life a lot easier when you're filing your taxes. So again, that's just some of the things. There's, again, all kinds of training. You get your own cashback mall. Who on here likes to shop online? Anybody. I know I do. Shop online. Now you can shop in your own mall and get cash back. How cool is that? You get discounts on through Priceline if you like to travel. How cool is that? There's all sorts of other things that you can buy and sell and do. I mean, it's amazing, folks. So I know you're probably saying, I know Nikki's probably sitting here watching like, Sean, what is this going to cost me? This must be hundreds of dollars every month or one time. Absolutely not, folks. Today is actually the last day to get in at the promo price. Now, normally, this system is $47.90 to get started. That's it, folks. Under $50 and just $35 a month. But I can't begin to tell you, like I said, what this $35 has done. And for me, basically, it comes out of the money that I income shifted. So it's not even coming out of my regular household budget. You know, I was able to put $200 back in my check, take $35 off the top. That pays for that. The rest pays, I go put it towards my debt. Real simple. You got something you want to do? This is how you do it, folks. You need some extra money? This is how you do it. Don't be afraid. Because here's the other thing too. If you're in business, let me go back. If you're a single person and you have no kids, you need a business. Because they are eating you alive in taxes. Now, I have a son. And because of this system, this is something that I did not know. But I can hire my child and pay him up to $12,000 a year and write it off. Where they do that at? But again, this was not something that I knew. But this system has been able to help me to learn a lot about my money. And that's what my econ is about. It's about your economy, teaching you about your money. And you know, here's the thing. We talk about money and finances, and it's not necessarily sexy. It's not necessarily a sexy thing, you know, to talk about, but it's needed. Okay? So again, you get all these great, wonderful things with this system. Like I said, $47.95 to get started and $34.95 monthly. Now, as I stated, we are running a promotion. Today is the last day to get in for the low price of $27.95, folks. $20 off and then $35 a month. Now, I know people may be saying, I don't have it. This is crazy. Sean, you trying to sell me some hocus pocus? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And here's the thing. You don't have to understand it all right now. It doesn't all have to make sense. But here's what you need to do. If this is of interest to you, get started. Get started. Let's walk through what it is we need to walk through. And let's get you on the other side of repairing that credit. Because you're going to learn so much more than just the credit piece of it. You're going to learn some other strategies. You're going to find out things that you didn't know. You're going to have those templates for those letters that you can just plug in the information and send right out certified mail. Because remember, we don't want to dispute it online. Okay? You want to send those things certified mail. So, again, folks, that's what I have for you. I hope that you guys got some value. I hope you guys will take me up on my offer. If you guys have any questions whatsoever about the system, why I started, my testimony, anything that you want to ask me about, ask me, drop a comment, inbox me. Okay? Because not only can you, well, let me go back. I've never, and I've been involved in a couple of different businesses, but I've never seen a business where I can get started and never have to recruit a person if I choose not to. Because you don't have to recruit anybody. You don't have to bring somebody in. Now, if you want that chance to make some extra money by sharing the same information that I've shared with you, listen, you open up another whole you open up another whole set, another stream of income for yourself, folks. And that's what we're doing. I'm really trying to empower people to really educate themselves and elevate themselves and take themselves to the next level by simply just being open and paying attention, listening and learning. I'm learning as I go. But this information has been powerful to me because I've been learning about my money, how to better myself, and I haven't pushed it. I just been learning. But I can, I've shared it with a few people. And just recently, matter of fact, I didn't even know, the other day I went to my account and bam, I had a check, small check in there from them. I got paid again today. So if you ask me, is this a scam? Absolutely not. This company has been around for 13 years. A AAA rating with the Better Business Bureau. Debt-free company owned by two men, Mr. Alvin Curry and Mr. Ivy Stokes, based out of Atlanta, Georgia. So anything that you want to know, you want to get started, you want to see what this is all about, you want to see how this can help you, again, just put hashtag get started. Again, you don't want to put it in the comments, inbox me. You want to have a conversation, inbox me. I'll pick up the phone, I'll give you my phone number, I'll pick up the phone, and we'll have a conversation. But folks, this information, the things that I've been bringing you for the last 2 days, 3 days now, has been because of this system. I can't even tell you how amazing it has been. Again, I can't even express the feeling, really, of what it was like to walk into a car dealership and be able to pick out the car that I actually wanted and to be able to now be driving it. I just got the car in July, so it's not even a year old yet. Not even a year. But it's happened. My goal was to wait until this year to try to get another car. But it happened. It happened in July. And that's thanks to partly because of this company. It's also a part of me staying the course and being patient with the process. Because like I said, I didn't get in debt yesterday. So that's all I have for you folks. I hope you guys really enjoyed these 3 days. Again, if you got some value from this, just simply put hashtag value. You ready to get started? Simply put hashtag get started, or inbox me. And let's have a real conversation before you say no, before you think that you've been hoodwinked or bamboozled. And don't think that. I'm simply here just to share information. I want to see us all win. Because I believe that we all can win no matter what we do. It's got to be willing and open to the process. So if that's you, hit me up, make a comment. Until the next video, folks, again, I appreciate you. I love you. I thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me for the last 3 days. Until the next video, guys. Oh, you know what? Before I go, just for hanging out with me, I'm going to drop some bonuses in the comment section. So before I go, again, let me explain one of the bonuses that I'm going to give you. I don't know if you guys have this app or not, but it's called Digit. And one of my goals was to be able to really start saving some money. And I don't know if anyone's like me, but sometimes it's always difficult. In my mind, I say, I'm going to put $10 away every 2 weeks or $20 every 2 weeks. I'm going to do this and do that. And it doesn't always happen. So Digit is an app that simply looks at you link it to your bank account, and it looks at your bank account and sees what's coming out and all that other stuff. And then what they do is they take out certain amounts out of your checking account every week, every 2 weeks, however often you get paid, and it starts to save. And you can save up for different goals. So right now I have a rainy day fund, and I have a goal set up for one of my credit cards. and you set the amount and you do all of that stuff, and then it just starts putting it in there. So I actually put a screenshot in the comments section so you guys can see what I've been able to save with Digit since September. So this is just recent for me, folks, but it's a great app. It's a great way to help you save and to you know, put away some money, you know, for that rainy day fund, or, you know, the emergency fund if you don't have one. It's a great way to be able to do that. And I'm just letting it grow, folks, right now. Just to kind of have some money there, you know, to just be able to do if something comes up with the car, or have another type of emergency or something, that the money is sitting there. So I'm going to drop that link in there for you as well. I'm also going to drop a link. There's an ebook that I have. A friend of mine actually put it together. It's a free credit repair ebook. I'm going to drop the link to that in the comments as well. I want you guys to take that away as a free gift from me to you, again, for hanging out with me for these last 3 days. And I might have some other stuff, so, you know, check those comments, because I want to make sure you guys get all of the free bonuses for just hanging out with me. So again, that's all I have for you. I love you. I appreciate you. And until the next video, guys, peace.